the well track isn't always about having a long, intense bar. Sometimes I always look for something that's real simple. Today it was something dope when I found. It was simple. It said, Drake said, never loan somebody what you need right back. That's enough. That's a well track just by itself. Never loan somebody what you need right back. Leave it right there. The reason why that's important is this, man. Sometimes on our journey, we always want to help people out. We want to help people out. We want to do things, we overextend ourselves. And when you overextend yourself sometimes, you're putting yourself in bad situations. Putting yourself in that bad situation can be stressful monetarily if you need that money in the moment. You're lending somebody something that you don't have. And the one thing that we know that causes stress between people is money. The one thing we know that causes friction between human beings, and I don't care what ethnic group you belong to, is money. Never loan people money that you need right back. Also, I'm going to just keep it 100. I'm going to double down on that. Never loan somebody money that you need. When you loan somebody money that you need, you're going to go back and look for that. If I loan somebody some money, I'm going to just keep it real. In my mind, I'm not getting that back. I'm just keeping it real. Because as long as I've been on this earth, what I've realized is this. When you loan somebody some money, 7 out of 10 times, they're going to forget when they got to pay it back to you. I'm just keeping it real. 7 out of 10 times. And I don't like asking you for my money back. Because I have a conflict of interest, like, damn, like I got to ask them for that back. I go to feel like I'm the sucker for asking you for it back. Okay, I'm speaking about myself here. You feel me? Like, in my mind, I go to question myself, like, damn, like I wonder if I'm down bad for asking them for my money back. You feel me? Like,
come on, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money. Bullshit. I see you shining, nigga. I can smell a motherfucker with money.
You feel me? You feel me? And then I'll be like, damn, well, why I gotta ask for it back? Why I gotta ask for it back? I ain't asked you for it, you asked me for it. So for me, I'ma just tell you, when I loan somebody some money, in my mind, I should be like, I ain't gonna get that back. Which makes me real cautious about loaning money out. Which makes me cautious about loaning money. I be like, I don't got it. And the truth of the matter is, all my money tied up in investments. All my money tied up in investments. All my money tied up in investments. So here's the thing. Why that's a well track for me is because if you don't want to lose friends, if you don't want to lose people you close to, if you don't want disdain between you and your loved ones or you and somebody you call your day one, keep money out the thing. If you're going to give them the money, just give it to them from the heart and be like, you good? I ain't tripping. That's just my twang on that. That's why I love, when I saw it, I said, that's a banger right there. I said, that's a banger right there. Don't loan somebody some money that you need right back. All right, man, listen. So, man, this is an amazing show, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a good one here, y'all. This is a good one, this is a good one, this is a good one, this is a good one. I'll be tapped in for a minute. What I want to do, man, y'all know I like to end every show on what I like to call wise words from the OG. Right? This is truly when I just like to have my talk with y'all one-on-one. Like, I like to take us through a story from every episode. Right? I like to go through the good, I like to go through the bad. I like to tell you some stories about my life. I go into my God bag where God be touching me. We go into our financial literacy bag. We go into our investment bag. I answer some comments in the chat because it's a live show. But this is the part here where I like to really take it serious. On the road to success and investing and business, you have to become an independent thinker. We must create a vision of what wealth looks like to us in the most genuine form. Not in the form that the rap music has told us. Not in the form of what TV and entertainment has told us. But in the form of what fits us the best. I want you to put your wealth glasses on and ask yourself, what does wealth look like 2 and 3 generations from now? We talked about the market being a forward-looking mechanism. Now we're going to talk about you being a forward-looking mechanism. I anchored you to that earlier for a reason. I want you, as you make moves today, as you invest today, I want you to think about how many generations will benefit from what you do today. What are some of the obstacles that you would want the next generation to not go through? What are some of the gifts that you would want the next generation to walk into? What are some of the activities that you want to be normalized for the next generation? You must have clarity. We must have clarity on how our family will prosper from every endeavor that we think of. We must have clarity on the principles, values, and the mission statement that we establish moving forward. We must be invested. We must be invested in the end result. We must be invested in the process. And we must be invested in the sacrifice that it'll take. But when we dig a little deeper, we must be invested in the mindset that's required. Because see, the Vanderbilts was at one time the most richest, wealthiest family in America. The Vanderbilts. What an amazing family. A family that introduced and dominated the railroad system. But yet a family that is never mentioned with the Rockefellers or the Rothschilds or the Walmarts or the J.P. Morgans, a family that is never mentioned. Why aren't the Vanderbilts never mentioned? Well, because when he died and he left all that wealth to his sons, they squandered it. They squandered it. And so all that hard work, all that genius that it took for him to build that, it only took one generation to squander it. One son went to the army and got killed. The next son squandered it because he wasn't ready. What do we do to heal that financial trauma? I want you to understand that when we're building wealth, there's never a place where we say, I'm comfortable. There's a reason why Carl Icahn continues to learn the game so he can pass it down to his son. It's the reason why he taught his son everything he knew about investing. And so now his son makes him billions of dollars a year. It's because in his old age, he know that he got to pass away. But guess what he do know? I taught my son the game. And when my son has kids, my son can now teach his son the game. And his son can teach his son the game. You know why? Because once we learn to dominate this market, we will always have our wealth anchored to it. We will always understand how to buy businesses. We will always understand how to evaluate businesses. We will always understand how to get a great investment from a business. You know why? Because if businesses stop operating, then America will collapse. And businesses is the bloodline of America. So as long as you learn how to run the business, as long as you learn how to operate a business, as long as you learn how to make a business become profitable, as long as you learn how to invest in a business, and then when you learn how to sell the business, you can sustain wealth. I always say we spend our money 3 ways: information, access, and assets. You get the information, you get the access, and you become the asset. And when you become the asset, you can now pass that down generation after generation after generation. The goal is not to just be great at stocks. The goal is to be great at investing. Because unlike contrary belief, unlike what the message has been all over social media, you don't have to be an entrepreneur to build wealth. You do not have to be an entrepreneur to build wealth. Every person does not have to learn how to build a billion-dollar business. But every person needs to learn how to invest in one. Money is a tool, not a goal. The information shows you how to leverage that tool. A hammer without the right knowledge will be mistaken for a jackknife or a jackhammer. But a hammer with the right knowledge can build an empire. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. I look forward to seeing you next week, Tuesday, 7 o'clock, same time, same place, same goddamn glasses. Make sure every Thursday you tune into and download on all streaming platforms so we can become the #1 show in business and investing. We do it together. We'll do it as a family. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Welcome home.